Hello everyone, it's TC Tykilla here. Welcome back for Game 2 of the third season of the UAB Blazers Dynasty. My project UAB, trying to get them from rags to glory. Trying to hunt for that national championship. Here we are today with a challenging AQ conference, non-conference schedule. I try to get the non-conference a little beefed up just to challenge us a little more, see where we need to be. We're going to have the middle of the pack SEC team come in today, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And as you can see, they get off to a quick start, 3-0 here. And today, we're going to have a chance for you to meet the team. I know for me, going through the Dynasty, it's fun to know the players a little bit and know their skills and their weaknesses and strengths and everything. So today, I was going to just introduce the skill positions, really. Just a reminder, I don't play defense, so I don't know the personnel on that team, but I do know my team fairly well. This was, as I've mentioned before, I have recorded a few seasons already, so this was a while back, and I didn't really write anything down, so I was just trying to go through a couple videos to see who my people are and try to figure out what year they were and all their different stuff. So here we go. As you can see right now, we got our quarterback Moore and Trey Moore, number 14. He's a junior redshirt transfer. This is his first year of eligibility here at UAB. He transferred from Alabama. That's a good thing about being a UAB team. You get the Alabama Tossdowns, a great school for recruiting. If people are unhappy of their playing time, they'll definitely request a transfer. I've had about 4 or 5 through the first couple seasons coming from UAB, so that steps up the talent a lot. The only bad thing is they do have to sit here out, but it's definitely worth the wait. He's 91 overall. Definitely a big improvement over our other quarterbacks. And he will get injured here next drive. A little spoiler alert there. And then that'll bring in our backup quarterback, Tommy Williams, number 2. He is a senior. He's not very good, as you will see. So that's why he is not starting over Moore, and he will not be back next year, as Moore will also be the starting quarterback. And if you've noticed, we are using kind of like a dual running back type thing. Right now, Davis is out there, number 24. He's a senior as well. He's a speed guy. And if you didn't check out our bowl game of last year, Season 2's closer, the first game I posted of the UAB Dynasty, I think it was titled Surprise Ending against Cal. He had that run up the middle late in the fourth quarter, and he fumbled going over the goal line, which ultimately cost us the game. So, but he is a good player. He's nice on cutbacks and speed, like his tendency suggests. He does play most of the snaps. Our kind of a backup or our power guy is Ben Alexander, number 25. He is a sophomore, getting some snaps. Most of the time I have him in formation subs as the I formation guy, and I believe the strong I formation. So it's nice just to have that big body in there. And if you didn't notice, Williams threw a pick on his first play from scrimmage. Not a good way to start the year if you're a backup. And you can watch him struggle a little bit through the next quarter and a half. Anyway, back to the players. I think I finished Ben Alexander, our running back, second running back. And Davis will get injured a few times during the year, so Ben Alexander will get asked to step up, and he does the job nicely. Next, we got our tight ends, which is a crucial point in this team. It's going to be a big recruiting focus over the next few years. We don't especially overwhelm the outside receivers, just because it's kind of hard with not as much speed on the team. That's what I'm going to be looking for as well in recruiting, is speed receivers, and we'll pick up a few in the next few years. But other than blown coverage or out routes or quick slants or something like that, we don't use the wide receivers very well, and that's something I would like to change. But our interior guys are Adam Taylor, number 89. You just saw him make a catch right there. And Whitehead, our other guy. And Taylor is a sophomore, and he's played a big role, as you'll see, throughout the season. And then Whitehead's number 82. He's a senior. Not really the backup, but he's the number 2 tight end, as he's on the field most of the time, as we do use a lot of ace sets. So it's a big part of our team. And there goes Alexander with a cutback through a block, and he will pick up a huge 33-yard touchdown. That is a good kid. Look for him to excel in during the season and the next couple of years. All right, our next position will be wide receiver. We are forced to go with a 2-point conversion right there to get us to 8 and hopefully be able to get another touchdown. And I'd just like to point out, if you didn't see it, it was 16-0 heading into the fourth quarter. We really needed some momentum in this first couple of drives. And Moore is back in the game after being injured, so that is definitely a big help. Our number 1 and 2 wide receivers are Steve Landry, number 15, and Kareem Graves, number 85. They are both seniors. And Steve Landry is our return man and does a nice will trying to get us into good field position. They're not superb athletes, not exceptional, but they are very what's the word? They're consistent. That's what you'd say. They catch the ball well. They don't always get a ton of yards after contact, but they do give you chances to win the game by throwing to them, and they are consistent, like I said. And then our last receiver, Marcus Hill, he won't get a lot of playing time. You will see him here in the last drive. He's number 9. And then our fullback, our last guy I haven't touched, which we don't really use that much, but he is a good blocker, and in our run game he is good, as we throw another touchdown to Graves, I believe that was. I couldn't see real quick. So our fullback, number 39, he's a senior. He will be going after this year. Doesn't catch the ball too much. We don't throw him that much, but he does block very well. And so that pretty much rounds out our skill positions on offense. As you see here, Hill comes into the game, gets one of his catches on an underthrown ball, beats the receiver around, and scores a huge touchdown to put us even with the Mississippi State Bulldogs. We couldn't get our run game going this whole game pretty much, so that's something we need to do. I know the SEC has some good defensive fronts. And then I just watched the rest of the game just to make sure there was no return on this kick. He will fumble it, but we will stop him with no time remaining on the clock. So we score 20 points in the fourth quarter to come back and beat the Bulldogs. Trey Moore, after he comes back in the early fourth quarter, he finishes with 9 and 12 on the day, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions for a 262 quarterback rating, while his backup Williams is 2 for 6 for 26 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 interception for a 36 quarterback rating. We out-yard the Bulldogs 300 to 279 in total offense. Really, we couldn't get anything going in the first 3 quarters, but hopefully, we luckily got it going in the fourth to pull the upset. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you meet the team. Hopefully you stay along with the dynasty and can see them grow and see new people come in and all that jazz. Next time we'll be at FIU, so check back. And Call of Duty 3 and Black Ops 2 comes out tonight, so be looking for that in the morning or afternoon tomorrow sometime. Thanks for watching.